Soy yo, Vicky, otra vez. It's me, Vicky, again, and I'm here to give you another top tip from the Level 3 Break the Language Barrier book. And these are some handy slang verbs or expressions. Okay, so of course, if you are on level 3, if you have reached level 3 as you're watching this video, if you've been working through my books anyway, you will know quite a lot of grammar now. You're probably speaking, hopefully, quite a lot. Just practice, isn't it? Practice makes perfect. But little ways of making yourself sound more sort of fluent, if you like, are using some slangy expressions, but also as well helping you to recognize them when other people are using them to you. Because of course we learn Spanish or whatever language we're learning, we learn it in a certain way, and there's always a big difference between Spanish that you learn or a language that you learn and how people actually speak it. And then of course people from different areas of the country whose language you're learning, they'll have their different accents, their different expressions. It's interesting if you're interested in it, but it's a big subject, isn't it? So I just thought I'd go through 12 expressions, slangy expressions that you might find useful. So if you have the book, it's on page 54. If you don't have the book, well, you could buy it. You can order it on Amazon. All my books will be shown at the end of this video that you can order on Amazon. But if not, you can still get something out of the video. It doesn't matter if you have the book or not. So the first one is picar. 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 And that's to have a snack. So if you were saying, I'd like to have a little snack, or quiero picar algo. I feel like I've got the munchies. Quiero picar algo. Number 2 is ir or salir de marcha, which is to go out and have a good time. So, el sábado voy de marcha. On Saturday I'm going out and I'm going to have a good time. Or salgo de marcha. Number 3, and when you go out and have a good time, cuando, hopefully you will pasarlo bomba. I really do like this expression, which is to have a really good time. Pasarlo bomba, or pasarlo en grande, or pipa, pasarlo pipa. They're all good expressions. So, el sábado pasado, fui a un restaurante con mis amigos. I went to a restaurant with my friends. Y lo pasé bomba. I had a fabulous time. Or lo pasé pipa. Or lo pasamos pipa. We had a brilliant time. Or lo pasamos en grande. So they're handy expressions to say, oh, what a fabulous time we had. Now, number 4, no tener huevos, or cojones, if you're being less polite than huevos, is to not have the balls to do something, or for whatever. So sorry, it's a little bit rude, but not really. So if you're saying, oh, no tiene huevos, doesn't mean he hasn't got any eggs. Well, it does, but in a different kind of way. No tiene huevos. He's not got the balls, or no tiene cojones. Yeah, and some that when they're saying, oh gosh, so they've really braved that person, they'll say, que cojones. That is saying somebody has got the balls to do something. Then to be over the moon. Está loca de contento. Estoy loca de contento. I'm over the moon. I'm mad with happiness. What's this one? Da la paliza a alguien. That is to, annoy somebody, or even to beat them up. Le di una paliza. That could literally be, I gave them a blow of some kind. Could be a metaphorical blow, like, that was like a real what do we say in English? I'm trying to think. Say, oh God, it really gave me a blow, or it took me aback, or it can be an actual physical blow. Dar una paliza is to, whack someone over the head or whatever. I don't recommend that, just to practice your Spanish. And then number 8, ser un pesado, or as they pronounce it in my neck of the woods, pesao, because they never pronounce ado correctly. They always say ow. And that is to be a pain. So if you're saying, oh, he's a pain, es un pesado or un pesado. Or, of course, if it's a woman, pesada or pesa. What? No, it's the ow only works with the ADO, doesn't work with the ADA. So es un pesado or pesado, or es una pesada. Okay, number 10, tocar las narices or los huevos. Huevos, back to those huevos again. Narices, of course, is the nose. But if you tocar las narices or tocar los huevos, you're getting on someone's nerves. So if you were saying, oh, he gets on my nerves, say Juan gets on my nerves. Juan me toca las narices. Or me toca los huevos. And you know what? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You can still use the huevos one, even though you haven't got any huevos, if you're a woman. But you can still use it. It's an expression. Me toca las narices or me toca los huevos. Where are we now? So number 11. Poner los cuernos a alguien. Now, poner los cuernos is to cheat on someone. Now, it's literally to put the horns. So I'm not really quite sure how this came about, this expression. But if you were saying, what would it be? He cheated on me. So me pone los cuernos. He's cheating on me. Me pone los cuernos. And the last one, I like this one. Pachucho is like a slang expression to be ill. So if you're saying, oh, I'm feeling a bit unwell, but what would we say in English? Have we got a similar expression? So it's like I feel ill, but it's a slang expression. Under the weather, it's hard to translate exactly. But, if someone says to you, ¿Cómo estás? And you're like, say, estoy pachucho. I'm not very well, but it's not like pachucho it's, a bit under the weather. It's not necessarily really ill. So pachucho for a man and pachucha for a woman. And it goes with estar, of course, because it's hopefully a temporary state. Okay, so I hope you found those useful. As I say, if you want to learn Spanish through English in a book that you can learn at home with answers in the back, then have a look at these books coming up now that you can buy on any Amazon site. Gracias por mirar. Te veo muy pronto en el próximo video. Y hasta entonces, que tu Dios siempre vaya contigo. Gracias.